Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger, this is Wingspan, the Steam edition, and this is my opening hand. Here it is. Okay, let's see here. White Stork, really good card here. Happy about seeing that. That means we can basically maybe ignore the wetlands. We don't have anything for... we don't get excess cards this way, so we can't use card tucking to gain all the resources as a game component. Also, we don't have any good enough birds to consider to take for the first round and goal here. Are there anything in the tray? These are very situational. I mean, yeah. So the red breast touch is a very cheap way to get into the second column in a forest, but it costs a turn to pick it up, and it costs and you don't gain the excess food from it, so it's just as good as any other card there. For example, the Mississippi Kite does the same thing. Well, for one food you get into the second column, and you can even but we don't have to spend a turn to pick it up, so it's slightly better in that regard. Let's see, there is we have two very good bonus cards to choose from here. Now, if we are going for the White Stork in the grasslands, as I think we are, I think it's less likely that we will get a good payout for the good flocking power birds, because they tend to be wetlands based, and as I said, we won't be having excess cards from the White Stork, since we are only picking up one card a turn with this strategy here. So I think Falconer is the play here. Also, it fits very good with Mississippi Cat now becoming a 6-point play for one card there. Now, yeah, I think we're just gonna ignore these. The Common Merganser is a 7-pointer for us, but yeah, we can't pick it up because the White Stork discards the bird tray here, and I think we're just gonna be happy with what we have going here. So we do have enough food to play both of them, so let's play the White Stork first, in case we need to delete the bird tray from our opponent here, but I don't see that as something that's important here. Then we're gonna play the Mississippi Kite. We got access to the second round here. Maybe we pick up the two nectars if they are still available. They are not, but we can get that nectar, and we can maybe deny some nectars over here. There were too many nectars. That's okay. And I think we need to look at what's the available cards for us now. Hopefully we can get one of these. We can get the red-eyed vireo. I don't know about that. We can also get the black crowned night heron. It's a 9-pointer. Playing 9-pointers is pretty good. The red-eyed vireo really demands us to also get something else there, but there is no egg space to do that another time. So let's just go for here. Take two more foods and play this. Yeah, we can try to take another. Ooh, thank you. We can try to take another bird. We can play this turn. We can do play this bird, and we can probably find something else. No, we need to find something that has a food cost of 1 if we're going to play it this turn. Let's see if we can find that. If we can find it, awesome. If we can't, that's a shame. Yeah, we can't fly either of these, which means we will lose out on this one. Let's take the greater prairie chicken, so we have something more to build towards in the future. And we might as well spend the nectar here to reroll. And then we are going to take the two dice there, so we can get a head start on the cards we need for the next round. And okay, fine. Well, I didn't get it either. Okay. So yeah, the common grackle is a very good card usually, but as I said, we are only gaining 1 card every turn, so spending that card on the grackle is a really bad play for us. Hooded Merganser, we have the Falconer, but the Hooded Merganser doesn't really help with that. It only reactivates Predator powers in the wetlands, and the Predator powers in the wetlands are usually a little bit worse than the others in the other habitats. I really don't rate this card anything. Bald Eagle is a 9-pointer for 3 foot. It's decent, but it doesn't really fit too much with what they're going here. But yeah, we need to play the Greater Parrot Chicken and, for example, do this. Nope. 4 dice, but no luck there. We need to play this. We can free up some more egg space, and yeah, actually, let's do that every time we can, since we plan to lay a lot of eggs this game. Pathologist is 4 points already. We could probably gather at least 6 from it, and then it's a lot better than the option of Visionary Leader, which needs us to have 8 cards in hand we are not using to gain 7. So yeah, I think Pathologist is the correct, very correct take there. And let's try to find something more here. Let's see. Black Swan gives extra eggs at the end of the game, dependent on other stuff. It's yellow, so it's one of the triggers for Ethologist here. Lesser White Throat is never gonna be activated for us, I think, because we're gonna lay that many eggs, and American Bittern is a 7-pointer, but both of these cost 3 food. This one will gain power. This one is a 7-pointer because it lays eggs on itself, and it also lays eggs on the Black Crown Knight, Heron, the White Stork, so it's already a 9-pointer, so I'm gonna take this one. And that also makes it so that we can push wetlands as our ethologist place. I'm not in a rush to play this, so let's see what else we can pick up here, and let's also try to fill up. Oh yeah, we need something to put in the forest, so we can get 2 sets. Yeah, let's see. This is turn. We have 3 turns left, so we can get more food, play the woodcock, and lay some more eggs. I think we're going to do that. That's a really neat play. It's 9 points. So yeah, this seems like just lay eggs, draw cards, lay eggs and draw a single card. Take these expensive birds every turn and play them. That's it's a different game than you usually see, but I think it's pretty decent to just every second turn play a 9-pointer. If you play a 9-pointer every second turn, you are ending up with 13 9-pointers in your stuff, and 39 pointers are well beyond 100 points. So nothing to be worried about. Red-backed Ferran lays an egg on star nests, which we have 0 of, so let's ignore that. We need to have at least 2 eggs in every habitat. Just try to make that habitat also our most egg laid in. I mean, the yellow-billed cuckoo could be our ethologist trigger also, but I don't really think we're gonna need the excess egg production, just because we have the birds for it, but we don't really have remaining egg space for it. It is the most valuable one here, and the 2 others are pretty bad. You could just sack them for additional foods and stuff every now and then. Sacking the royal spoon mill for extra food is a decent use of it. I did have one game where the royal spoon mill actually did pull some value, because it just drew us extra cards, which you can use the extra cards for other things, and that's just how you kind of can play it. Yeah. Let's look for some other stuff here. Lay some more eggs. Look for better cards. Yeah, I think our luck has dried up here. I guess pink-eared duck is the best one of those. There is a 3 swallow. Don't really know if we want to play that. It's too late in the game to get consistent value, and we aren't activating the wetlands anyway. Starting to be a little bit worried about what we have going for us there. We have played 2 of these white things. We are 17 points in at this point in the game. We have some plans of playing more birds. Let's see. We can let's sacrifice that card so we can draw a 3rd food here. And yeah, we are playing that. Now, for some reason, I left a nectar there, so we need to find another bird to play here. We also need to be vigilant about remembering to leave the egg space for that later. Let's see here. White-faced heron is the highest scorer here, but the brown falcon is also. This is a 7-pointer. This is an 8-pointer. This is a 7-pointer for 2 foods that we can play this turn. This one requires us to draw more stuff, so I think we're gonna go with brown falcon here, because we can play that into the grasslands and get further activations of it. I think that's well worth there. And both of them were over 100 centimeters, so they are also eligible for the black egg, the black swan eggs. I'd actually love to pick up both of these. I don't know if it's sensible to pick them up by going here instead of activating over here to take more stuff. Reasoning being, this is a 7-pointer, this is an 8-pointer. We do also need to be looking for a 3rd color for. We don't need to be looking for this, but it would be nice to add to it. We only have 2 triggers for falconer, but we don't need the extra triggers. Let's go fish. Let's go fish for something better, and get some more activations. And I guess the Astafariana is a 6-pointer, 4-pointer written upside. Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself and my decisions here. Northern Goshhawk is a 7-pointer. We can tuck 2 cards to. We have to go here to pick it up though, which means no more eggs, no more activations there. It's an 8-pointer because of the egg, and it's a 10-pointer since we can tuck these 2. Yeah, let's do that. Pick 1 card here. Okay, of course we can not touch. Maybe we can make that works as well. Then we can eat an egg to gain a nectar. That's gonna be useful down the line, I hope. Worst case, we can just sacrifice it back for another egg later, and we have gained some kind of nectar advantage here. Okay, play the Goshhawk for this Asteria and this Spoonbill. And let's see, an egg over here, I think. Yeah, they have enough space. I don't think picking up food to play this is decent. Let's see, we have. I don't really think we have any good options there. We have just exhausted. We have gone too far into the game without really getting anything done, I think. We did have a lot of we did have a lot of a lot of points though. Birds with tucked cards. Yeah, that's a shame. Let's take some rodents. Can get one more egg into here to tie. And I guess spending our remaining food to gain the remaining eggs is fine. You aren't getting free eggs, so you can have them. That's a bad tuck, and yeah, sure, let's just try to find something here. Goldfinch would have been a nice bird for us. We could have played it and postponed playing another bird to the end of the game, which we could have, for example, here, and we could have gotten more stuff for ethologist. But it is what it is. Let's just see how this game turned out here. Not too hopeful, but we did have 70 points at the start of round 3, so we should not have a dog pile game, but not too hopeful. We have a lot of points from birds card played, but we don't really have much besides that. We have like 10 points from bonus cards. We have some points from the nectar and rounding goals too. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, we have 55 here. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. I'm underselling it because we didn't have access to extra food, but the White Stork can't pull its weight. 116. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's an okay game. It's a really good game since for the fact that we didn't have the third food dice in the first, which is a really good thing to have usually. But we did have the White Stork, which let us look at it lets you look at 3 cards and pick the best one. So it's basically like you draw 3, discard 2 cards. Except that you have to do it in a trace, so it's visible to the opponents what you're doing, and you can't pick up any of the cards that are visible before you start the turn. So it's a hit or miss, but it's really good. We get 2 eggs and a card every time we do that, and yeah, we had little egg space, so we were kinda short on that. If we hadn't had the Black Swan, we could have just laid eggs here and won that last round and goal. I think catering to them. Yeah, actually, we should have put 4 eggs here to win the round and goal. That 2 extra points is more than the point lost, so that's a single point inefficiency there. Of course, if the opponent also had we could have checked. The opponent didn't have the option to go beyond 3, so it was a mistake not to lay 4 eggs here. Even though it meant getting 1 egg less, we would have won that run and go. That's fine. We learn. Shame with the citizen scientist playing these draw 1 new bonus card birds that late in the game. You really can't do much if you pull a bad card, so you just have to live with that. Yeah, White Stork, total MVP. We activated him a lot. I also think Mississippi Kite did a lot of work, not because of the actual point implications of the Mississippi Kite. For us, it's an 8-pointer for 1 food, because we activated it a few times during the game and had some luck. But the real benefit of it is getting access to that second column where there's 2 dice, and 2 dice each activation is just so much more than one dice every activation. Especially when we don't have excess cards to trade in for extra food, because we only get 1 card a turn. So I hope this was somewhat enlightening to how I like to play the White Stork in opening hand. And yeah, hopefully you also learn something about what you need to think about when you have access to the White Stork in open hand. It's a really great card. Lets you look at 3 cards every turn, pick the best one, and yeah, going for if you also have extra food in your forest to go with it, it's really good because then you can just pick the highest power bird every turn and play that. So lay eggs, draw a card, take food, play good bird. It's a really nice combo. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And the Harbinger, I try to put out these kinds of games 3 times a week. See you guys soon. Bye bye. I'm signing out.